Special thanks to EK Water Blocks. Just watch their entire video. It'll blow your mind, all the new stuff that's coming out. Also thanks to ASRock, their new motherboards. You know what, they do more than just that. They've got their all-in-ones and everything else, so be sure to watch that entire video. And thanks to Innovex, they've sponsored us to come and check out all the cool, innovative stuff. So be sure to watch all that coverage. The links are in the top of the description. Now, Intel doesn't have a major product launch, but ASRock has got some new stuff going on with the Intel technology. So let's check it out right now. Now, you're looking at the brand new Z390 Phantom Gaming X, and it's one of the first Intel motherboards that I've seen that also supports the new Wi-Fi 6 standard, so you'll get the super fast Wi-Fi right on board. And we've got plenty of room here. Look at all the cooling going on right here. So you can put your M.2 right under there. They're Gen 3 by 4. Get those on there. We have reinforced PCI Express slots, 3 of those. We've got the Sound Blaster Cinema on here. And also, the nice thing about this is on the back you have 2.5 gigabit LAN. And here's our 2 ports. We got the Phantom, that's going to be the 2.5, and then the Intel gigabit port going on back here. There's your Wi-Fi 6. Got 2 antennas there for that. Hey, clear CMOS button on the back. That's always nice to have. So this is like the new top-of-the-line flagship for Intel. So moving on down here, you still got the Wi-Fi on the back, but this one's 802.11ac rather than Wi-Fi 6. So it also doesn't have quite as aggressive, aesthetic and quite as aggressive cooling going on here. You still have 3 M.2 slots, so that's pretty cool. This one's going to be nice for a lot of people. If a little bit more mainstream, not quite as extreme, but you still have a lot of options here. This one also, if you note, both of them have the Type-C right there for the front panel on board, so that's snazzy. Now this is the Gaming 7. Now the Gaming 7 loses Wi-Fi entirely, so if you're not using Wi-Fi, you're just plugging in, this might be a good option. Just fewer bells and whistles. You still have a lot of, a lot of high-end features. You still have the Type-C right here for the front connector. You got 2 USB 3 connectors right there. And then we've got a Wi-Fi module right there, so you guys can add on Wi-Fi with this one. And then we've got 2 of the M.2 Gen 3 by 4. We still have, the fully, rigidized? I'm making this up. Rigidized.
Don't be ridiculous.
All right, looking at the ports, even on the Gaming 7, you still have dual Ethernet ports, and this is going to be the 2.5, and then the one. Now this is really nice because I'll show you guys some stuff later on you can do with this, but 2.5, everything should be 2.5 or 10, so thanks very much to ASRock for including that. All right, let's go see some of this stuff in practice. All right, there's something really interesting going on with the Z390 Phantom Gaming 7 system that's right here. We have our 590, it's an 8 gigabyte OC card right here. And right here, what's this and what's this? What's going on right here? Well, on the bottom here, that is a Thunderbolt card, and that's got a DisplayPort input on it. We have DisplayPort out, this mini DisplayPort out right there, and that's going over here. Now, why would you want to do this? Well, if you wanted to have, clean cables coming out of the back, you could do this and then route one cable over to your external hard drive, daisy chain that over to your display, and do it that way instead of having a bunch of cables come out of your graphics card in the back. Some people are going to like to do this. Also, the ability to daisy chain and have your DisplayPort go to Thunderbolt is a pretty cool little feature right there. So that's something you can do with this card, and also the combination of this Thunderbolt card here from ASRock. All right, you guys have seen the DeskMini GTX 1080. Now this is the new model with the Z390. So they just moved up to the Z390 motherboard to support the newer Intel CPUs. Got a Nocta cooler on the inside here to keep things nice and quiet while also keeping them cool. This is a tiny form factor, but you have a GTX 1080. It's a full implementation, but it's not the standard shape and size. It's a little different. There you can see it. Graphics card plugs in right here. Got plenty of room to keep that nice and cool. It's cool seeing ASRock experiment with different shapes and sizes and form factors, keeping things even smaller than ITX. It's still the smallest computer I've ever seen with a GTX 1080 and a Z390 motherboard. So this is extreme and tiny at the same time. All right, we've got this ridiculous transformer-looking Antec torque case right here. It's an open-air sort of case. And on the inside here, if you can take a look, we've got that Z390 Phantom Gaming X motherboard right there. And we're also showing off some Intel Optane memory. So the latest Optane memory you can get, right here, you got 1 terabyte of 3D NAND flash memory, and then you have a 32 gigabyte Optane module. And that speeds things up quite considerably. This is a Gen 3 by 4, and here's the read-write performance that you get with this combination right here. As you can see, 2,500 megabytes a second. Actually over 2,500 megabytes a second. on the read, and that's a really respectable write there, 1786. So having that, Optane on board with the NAND memory is a really nice bonus here that you get when you get the Intel Optane memory. There's that fancy motherboard. Let you guys see this for a minute. The Phantom Gaming X, it's got a nice look to it, but it's a very subtle look to it as well. So not too over the top, just a little RGB around the edges. Looks pretty good to me. I guess I'll do a close for that Intel video. I don't want to, I'll just end it.